11 consecutive hikes in the UK's interest rate has given rise to, excuse the pun, an interest rate that sits at 4.25%, with scope to rise to 4.5% and 4.75% in the very near future. And this is problematic at a time when 80% of mortgage deals are actually on a fixed term or a fixed rate, because it means that any impact of a rate rise is heavily muzzled, distorted, and perhaps misleading for the forecasts of the UK economy. The decision for Andrew Bailey was a relatively simple one to rise interest rates, because it was at a time when core inflation sat at 6%, and elements of that figure, like food inflation, were sat at 18%. Furthermore, the US Federal Reserve's decision to rise their rate just the day before Andrew Bailey did the same made it slightly easier. However, the slow pounding of these fixed deals mean that banks are reporting an interest rate, a borrowing rate of just in real terms just 2.64% on their loans, and this is similar to the retention of 5p cut in fuel duty due to the lag time. At a time when fuel and oil prices were decreasing globally, the decision to, at vast expense, the decision to retain the 5p cut in fuel duty was not realistic, as real-time pump prices were 2 to 3 months behind real-time fuel and oil prices. And the danger is that interest rates will peak just as a trickle of remortgages becomes a flood, inadvertently pushing the economy into reverse just at the wrong moment when inflation is finally back in its box. At a time when, sadly, the greatest chancellor of recent times, Nigel Lawson, died, I'm not sure why the main concern of most voters is immigration and not the economy.